Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. We are Sunday the 4th of May 2025, and yes, I have the new Warhammer the Horus Heresy Alpha Legion Primarch. This is Alpharius, it looks like, from the Alpha Legions. I said he looks really nice. This is the first Primarch we've got with a non-unhelmeted head. Looks very cool. This came yesterday along with some Chaos Black Legion from 40k, which I'll be looking at later. So let's have a look at the box. Does look really nice. Looks very, very cool. I just hope this paintwork that we can see on these sort of armor scales actually matches what's inside the box. Because obviously when Joy to do their publicity shots, they use one that's had a lot more time and effort. That's had a lot more time and effort put into it for the paintwork to make it look like the best that it is. But it does look nice. This bluey, metallic, and this green and gold kind of works. But I already see it's going to need some inking in places to make some of the colours pop. Okay, I'm going to box this and set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here he is. He is a good-looking figure. The only real criticism so far is the gold and green on his weapon there that he's holding. There's no depth to it. There's no inking or shading. And it really needs that, you know. Whereas you've got like the green here on these sort of parts here, and they're sort of dry brushed or highlighted in like a silver. It's very bland, the weapon he's holding. So accessories, he comes with a clear round base. We're so familiar with seeing of all these releases. He comes default left and right fists, which I've had to swap out, but here they are. And he comes left and right open hands, which he's got there. And then he comes left and right trigger hands there. Other than that, it's just his weapons, his pistol, and his weapon he's holding there, which comes in two parts and he must put together. Very, very cool looking. Please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of the screen. Now, you're going to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws too. Probably have one at the end of this month, if not then definitely in June sometime. I am really liking the look of this. Let's bring him in close to see what I mean about his weapon. Whereas the rest of them's got sort of the metallic effect gives it a sense of depth. This is so bland. I mean, just some inking along there and there and there. Bit of dry brushing on the gold would have made a big difference. Very nice looking. You could ink here too, but that metallic sort of colour gives the appearance of having depth. Come to the round, see his gun here. Let's take the gun out, have a quick look at that as well. Very nice, but again, the green does need something. Come to his backpack, looking very cool. Very clean cloak. It's got a couple of grenades there. And come around again. He is a very nice looking figure. And he's got a big A on his belt like Apocalypse. Okay, not Apocalypse. Alpha Legion, or for his own name. I like the look of him. Not my favourite Primarch, but he definitely looks good because that metallic sort of dark green blue colour he's got going on in his armour. Let's get a look at articulation. So what I'll do is I'll take this staff out of his hand. Now, as I said earlier, I have swapped his hands around already. This one needs to push together from the big side. So let me try and don't break anything. Off camera. There we go. Whew. Don't break anything. Okay, so top to bottom articulation. Backpack, there is nothing that I can see. And the wolf heads don't move. Head, forwards, backwards, very, very nice. Side to side, and obviously he turns very well. He's got articulated pauldron, so you can see here. His arms, shoulders, got a really good shoulder roll. He can come up to flat quite easily. Let's make that nice again. His arms will go all the way around if you want them to. His bicep bend is getting about 90 degrees. There is a bicep swivel. Hands on the ball, so it's movement in all directions. Okay, so trunk. God, that's quite stiff to get the trunk there. Okay, so just give me a second. Let's get that trunk done. So yeah, the trunk is very stiff, but you can see it's got a forwards, backwards. There's a side to side he can turn. He's also got a waist he can turn, forwards, backwards, and side to side. So together, side to side is not great. Backwards is all right. Forwards is not great because the belt there, but he has got movement. Thighs, the thighs, do they push up and down? Not really. I can't get any movement on that. Okay, so outwards, much better I was expecting on this leg here. This one's sort of maybe let's come down. Is slightly impeded. In fact, I'm not telling a lie. Is that actually coming down? Is that not coming down? Because that one fits under. This one's not fitting under. Okay, there we go. So you can pull down a little bit. There we go. So really good on that. He'll be a bit tall with his hips like this. Forwards is pretty good considering his bulk. Backwards is almost non-existent. You have to take his leg out to the side because of the sculpting on the armor there. But like this is okay. There is a thigh twist. There is a double kneecap. He's only getting 90 degrees because of the amount of bulk on his armor there. And then feet, we know that we've got not just a turn, but also a swivel, tippy toe, dorsiflexation, and he's got some toe articulation, which is beautifully stiff. But maybe it's just the resistance of the friction there. I take that back, not beautifully stiff, it's just friction. He's got toe articulation as well. So, you know, standard articulation for a Primarch. It's not fantastic, but it is good. So stand him up. I've got him with his hips down, so he's going to be slightly taller than if his hips were up. Let's do his size, then we'll do a comparison. Let's go in a little bit. Okay. So in cm and inches, they said he's like 19 cm or something, I think. To the very top of his helmet, he is about 19.5 cm, around about 7¾ inches to there. So he's a big boy. Let's compare him to some of his siblings. Let's come out a little bit more. Use Rogel Dawn first of all. And they are very comparable. He looks better than Rogel Dawn because he's got that much depth with that sort of a metallic colour he's got in his armour. Let's have a look at Sanguinus, though I have not put Sanguinus's wings in for this one. He certainly looks more well built than Sanguinus. And then what I'll do is I'll move Sanguinus this way. I'll move him this way. I'll move Rogel Dawn this way. Then last, let's have a look with Horus himself. He was like, yeah, you're just too small, you can't compare. Who now makes them all look tiny. It's a nice addition to the line. Nice to have another Primarch. And again, that colour on that sort of scaled armour, that metallic colour, does actually add a certain amount of depth to the figure, which makes it look good. Just in the places where you don't have that, that's where it looks a bit bland, a bit flat. I'll also do one more comparison, standard size, or perhaps a bit bigger than normal, a Legion Praetor here from Thousand Suns. And I can see that compared to your 30k Marines and Praetors, he is a damn sight big as you would expect. Nice, Least, I like that. I'll be keeping that one and not offloading it like I will with a lot of other my stuff, which I've been doing anyway. If you're not done so already, consider joining the Patreon said earlier, but also look at the Awesome Action Toys sales page on Facebook, because I do put stuff for sale there first, then I post it to other groups afterwards, and pretty much it sells almost straight away, most of it. So it is worth checking that out. You can grab yourself some bargains. I'll see you in a video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.